So, here we go, it's called University Challenge. You can quickly spot the super posh in University Challenge. Interesting hair and sensible jumpers, first names like Harold, surnames double-barreled, often though not all Oxbridge, likely never cleaned their fridge. You can tell when they introduce themselves, not by saying they're studying a subject, they say they're reading it, like, "Hi, Jeremy Paxman, I'm Henry Pemberton Henge from Henley-on-Thames, reading politics." Or, "I'm Becky Beckenham-Brown from Beaconsfield Bucks, reading biochemistry." Reading. I think we should say reading at Reading, like, "Hi Jeremy, I'm Rachel Channing, reading real estate and planning at Reading. I'm Mark Masters, reading for a master's at Reading." Reading at Reading, reading at Reading. Who here is reading at Reading? Come on, I think it should be a lot louder than that on this. It's reading week at Reading University. Yeah, it is. That's why a lot of them are away reading. Okay, so if you've ever read for a subject at the university, I want to hear what your subject is or was. Ready, go.
Statistics.
Wow, statistics, chemistry. I know there's a neuroscientist behind the bar. There's a waste of skills, if ever I heard one. There's someone studying law on the sound desk. Hello, Colin. So that's what you're reading? Just one or two subjects each? Are you kidding? Come again. You're way more accomplished than this implies. You know there's far more to you than meets the eyes of an external examiner. See, on University Challenge, the introduction's fake, because in addition to the subjects you officially take, you're also getting expert in things that don't relate, things for which there's no exam paper, things that tend to make your coursework later. Anyone here a procrastinator? Yeah, I thought so. You could argue, and I think you should, this is just proof of versatility. Good. Here's an example. When you're reading at Reading and you read a book in bed, then you could say technically you're reading in your bedding. You might start eating shreddies, watching Netflix instead. And if you're missing home and you brought your teddy, and I know some of you did, Colin, then you might bring your Ted in to watch Game of Thrones, say. Then you're reading in Reading with your Ted in your bed and eating shreddies, double screaming to see who ends up dead in the dreadful red wedding. Get where I'm heading. So I say forget examinations. Let's include procrastinations in some subject combinations which properly reflect your knowledge in actual qualifications. Then when Jeremy Paxman or anyone asks you what you're reading, you can qualify your answer. Who says you can't be a neuroscientist, a cocktail shaker, a lover and a dancer? Like this. I'm at Reading reading geography, Grand Theft Auto and Instagram photography. I'm at Reading reading behavioural sciences, beer and browsing Amazon for wireless appliances. I'm at Reading reading economics, rereading Harry Potter books and talking mostly bollocks. I'm at Reading reading history and novels, crime/mystery, while comparing different brands of single malt whiskey. I'm reading doodling and canoodling. I'm reading Peppa Pig. I'm reading statistics, linguistics and McVitie's biscuits. I'm reading dancing, drinking, partying, pubbing, watching weird amounts of Louis Theroux and inadvisable clubbing. I'm reading everyday theology, psychology, biology and more. I'm reading Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the PS4. I'm reading Malibu and Strongbow, vodka and coke. I'm reading whether or not to vape or to smoke. I'm reading snake bites and pink gin and cloudy lemonade. I'm reading every dating mistake my flatmate has made. I'm reading Gloves versus Mittens, BuzzFeed and Kittens, Love Island, Mario Kart and Making Perfect Tea. I'm reading Rick and Morty, Friends, Grimm and Grey's Anatomy. I'm reading so much FIFA, I could get a PhD. I'm reading Homes Under the Hammer, then reading Homestyle magazines and browsing Rightmove so that I can make the right move if I ever pay off these fucking fees. I'm reading Applied Politics, we all are, you see. That's Trump and Brexit for you, unfortunately. I'm reading How to Drink Coffee, a lot of coffee. I'm reading How to Be Woke. I'm reading How to Be. I'm reading How to Be Comfortable in My Own Skin. I'm reading What is Fake and What to Put My Faith in. I'm reading Red Wine, White Wine, Prosecco and What Gets Stains Out of Carpets, Pronto. I'm reading When to Hold Tight and When to Let Go. I'm reading What Makes the Perfect Animal Video. I'm reading How to Experiment and When to Say No. I'm reading Coping with Anxiety and How to Breathe Slow. I'm reading that racial and gender equality still have a bloody long way to go. I'm reading Love in Different Languages and Egg and Bacon Sandwiches, Kanye and Kardashians, Arrival Royal Marriages in the Daily Mail. Don't judge me. I'm reading Not to Believe a Single Thing in the Daily Mail. I'm reading How to Take Charge When a Cut Just Needs a Plaster, and How to Look After When There's Real Grief to Master. Because healing some pain takes far more than bandages, and drinking it away just adds to the damages. It feels overwhelming, but I'm learning how to manage this. Not all learning lives in libraries, and you should not disparage this, because life and university are full of flipping challenges. So when I procrastinate, then just don't give me strife, because I'm reading hard at Reading, and I'm learning hard.